Yo. What's good, guys? What is going on? What up? What up? All right. Okay. So, bro. All right. All right, bro. Anyways, guys. Okay. So coming to market open today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I expected a little bit more. Um, yos are getting crazier every day. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. I've been sleeping really good lately. I've been taking like some like I think it's called like relaxation. What is it? It's like some gummies, bro. But what does it have? It starts with an M. Uh, no, not melatonin. No. Hold on, let me search it up. I have a picture of it. But dude, it's some gummies, bro. I don't know what they do, bro, but it's been working, bro. I've been waking up a lot earlier, a lot more relaxed. And yeah, wait, let me see if I can find the name before I start the stream. Don't worry, we're not really missing out on anything, but I'm gonna tell you the game plan right now. Let me just find this real quick. Oh, magnesium. Magnesium. Yeah, relaxing magnesium. Supports muscle relaxation. Magnesium citrate. Whatever it is, bro, that's just really good, bro. that shit feels really, really nice. So yeah, I've been feeling way better for these last 2 or 3 days. But yeah, anyways, okay, so that doesn't matter right now. I'm sure you guys are probably like, yo, like, what are these guys talking about? Anyways, makes you dream. Yeah, it does, bro. It does. But not like nightmares. More like just regular dreams. Like more like realistic dreams, I would say. Anyways, okay. Let's talk more about the chart here. All right, guys. Now, coming into market open, today's you guys might be thinking that today might be a little bit tricky because we are opening up at all time. I mean, you guys remember yesterday, right? We traded FOMC. We all saw that. Obviously, we got the rate cuts that we were expecting. The markets went up because obviously 25 BPS rate cut, that's pretty good, right? Now, obviously, with the 25 BPS rate cut, the markets ripped, right? FOMC started here. We went up, we went down, we went up, we went down because of obviously the indecision. And pretty much what ended up happening was we, at the end of the day, ended up pumping up. And throughout the overnight session, we pumped up even higher, breaking past all-time highs. So literally, as we speak right now, we are sitting above the previous all-time highs from like 2 or 3 days ago, right? From Tuesday, right? Today is Wednesday. No, today's Thursday. Today's Friday. Today's Thursday. Yeah, so 2 days ago, the all-time high from 2 days ago, right? So we're currently holding above that, right? So what's going on right now, guys, is if you look at the 15-minute time frame, you guys might realize that we are currently rejecting off of a bearish fair value gap, right? If you measure out this 15-minute candle, not the 5-minute, in fact, there's nothing on the 5-minute, but on the 15-minute time frame, we have this beautiful 47-point 15-minute fair value gap that was created at 8:45. Now, before I do anything, do we have news today? Forex Factory. No, we don't actually. Oh, okay. I thought we did. We didn't. Okay. Anyways, let me start the stream on YouTube real quick. What's good, YouTube guys? What's going on, guys? What's up? But yeah, anyways, what was I saying? Real quick. Wait, let me put it out that I'm live on YouTube. Okay. So what I was saying was, hold up. Let me see. I'm live. Oof, I just put live trading FOMC. I did not mean to say that. Oops. Whatever. People know. I did not mean to say that I'm live trading FOMC. My bad, guys. Let me kind of like type it up. Typo. But yeah, anyways, what's good, YouTube guys? What's going on? Anyways, wait, my bad, guys. Let me just say that I was a typo again on the server. Okay, there we go. Now, back to what I was saying. So, looking at what we're doing today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not expecting some movement today. Obviously, we just finished having FOMC not even 24 hours ago. So we're still expecting the market to be reacting. Some investors selling, some people buying, the market going up, the market going down, just with a lot more volume because of the rate cuts, right? It just sparks a lot more interest in the markets. A lot more investors are interested in getting their hands into the markets and so on, right? So I would say maybe for the next few days, maybe even next few weeks, we could see a little bit more volume than what we've been seeing lately. Because you guys know lately the markets have been a little choppy, right? Or a little bit slower than usual, right? So coming into market open, what we can see is coming into the New York Open, we haven't really taken out any levels of liquidity, right? During the London session, yeah, we took out the all-time highs. During Asia, we took out the all-time highs. During London, we took out the Asia highs. And during London, we also held above the all-time highs, or the new ones, right? Which is going to be at 24,762.75, right? So coming to market open, you guys know I typically like to base my New York bias, not the overall bias, but my New York bias based off whichever level of liquidity we take out coming to open, right? Coming into market open today, we haven't really taken out anything nearby, because the nearby liquidity is going to be this London low at 619, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we're right there. We're probably gonna take it out in like a split second from now. But yeah, we have the London low over at 619, and we have an Asia low. No, not even. We have an external low over here at 24,586. All right, so coming to market open, we have a few things to work with, right? We have 2 or 3 levels of liquidity to the downside, and we have, I would say, 2 levels of liquidity to the upside. Technically, we only have one, but I'm assuming we're going to create a new level of liquidity inside of this gap, which I'm not going to lie to you guys, we're probably not even going to use, because what I'm thinking on looking for, keep in mind, the market just opened. I don't know what's going to do like off the rip, but what I want to see is ideally have the market sell off into this low, into the London, preferably maybe even this low as well. But either or, even if we take out this one or this one, whichever one we take out, it doesn't really matter. We still we can still sweep it in reverse. I would say for now, actually, wait, because I'm looking at the chart now. We're also creating a gap as we speak on the 15-minute, right? The 5-minute doesn't have anything. Oh, it does. Do we have anything before? No, even if we do, it's not even a gap. Okay, yeah, no, okay. Well, okay, well, hold up. Because what I was going to say is we can look to trade something off this gap here, because I didn't realize that we had a gap here. But now that we have a gap here, maybe we could just work off this one instead. And maybe we could just look to target the liquidity inside of this gap here. Yeah, that won't be bad. Okay, that'll be a lot more deal. And it'll be even an earlier entry, because if we take out this level of liquidity, we're going to have to reverse over 100 points to even get an entry, which I didn't even think about. So yeah, okay, let's ignore this gap here for now. The markets are selling off quite a bit now. So we're probably going to take out, like I said, we're probably going to take out this liquidity down here. So if we take it out and we just close down the gap, which we just took it out as well, we have a 50+ point gap for sure. Yeah, 52 points. So if we look for a gap here, followed with a D-wall sweep here, preferably off this as well. I mean, if we take this out this level, how many points do we have to go up? Ooh, never mind. Yeah, let's not take out 586. Hopefully we can start looking for some buying pressure here. It'll be hard to tell because obviously we're so volatile right now. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, if we could take out this low here, which isn't even the strongest low, it's just a London low, which it's still pretty strong, but just not as strong as like this one, for example, because this one's just a way stronger bounce to the upside. If we can hold above this low and start showing signs of a sweep, we could look to take longs from this inverse into the fair value gap here, not the target here inside of the fair value gap at like 694, 695, but instead we could target 713, which will be about 46 points of a price target if we get a good entry. And we can target all-time highs, which I'm assuming will be 80 points, 90, pretty much 100. So not bad, not bad. So we definitely have some stuff to work with today. We have volume, we have setups, we have levels. But the thing is although we have all of these things, right now the market is looking, we're selling off, right? I'm not going to say we're looking super bearish. I mean, although we are technically in a bearish trend, we have all-time high here, lower high, and so on, right? The only thing that worries me a little bit, not too much, because obviously we have a lot of volume. So even if we're like 100 points away from an entry model, we can still take, like, we can wait a little bit extra because we know that we're more than like if we reverse, we know that we can probably see on a 100-point push-up, right? It won't be, super complicated. Let me see. Good morning, David. How about if ES already took out the Asia and London low? Oh my, wait. No, we haven't taken out the Asia. The Asia's down here. But we did take out the London. But we also took out the London on it. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, ES and NQ, they look the same. So yeah, even if we get an inverse on ES or on NQ, either or, it will be the same trade. Because yeah, we have the same gap, you have the same movement. Look at this. ES just barely flipped from red to green, and Q pretty much flipped from red to green. So yeah, what we can do, guys, is if we could start holding above this level of liquidity right here, we can probably look for longs into at least 713. But the only thing bro, what the heck? Bro, what? Yo, my charger's disconnected, bro. Hold up. What I was gonna say was, okay, there you go. What I was gonna say was, the thing is, if we sell off maybe too much, because obviously we all know that buyers are trying to step in, right? We just saw a few sweeps or a few tries at a DOL sweep or hold above the DOL. You know what I mean? Showing that buyers are trying to step in. I mean, literally right now, right, as we speak. So if we can get this instantly and just reverse back up, I would 100% look to take longs. But what I'm trying to say is, if we have a lot of selling to the downside, I mean, we have a full selling candle, and we almost had a full selling candle here. The lower we go with more volume, that just means that the more we have to recover, right? Because, I mean, each candle we're averaging 30 to 50 points, which is quite a bit. So I'm going to try to look at the strength of the reversal. If we're able to afford one here, if we can get a reversal like above 620 pretty much, I would look to take longs. I would actually like that. But then it pays the screws. No, I don't know what that was. It just said restore connection. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, so if we look to take longs, we can have 2 price targets, like I said before. Maybe even 3. I really want to consider this a level of liquidity, but I mean, it's better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? It's just an extra trimming point to just secure more profit. So we would have 3 price targets. No, wait, no. Okay, so we're reversing. In fact, we're reversing actually. Let me stop talking. Let me get the alert ready just in case we do enter. So I don't have to type it up mid trade. Let me see if we even hold this gap here, because we just instantly just pumped. Now if we don't hold this gap, then we are cooked, because we need this. We actually need this setup to hold. So let's hope that we don't fill this gap in instantly. Even if we have like the smallest gap, we can still use it to our advantage. Okay, let me get this game plan real quick. Hold up. So if we have a gap like this and we enter here, we would have I'm gonna do 35 points today if I do trade. So 35 point stop loss. Come on, lock in. Okay. 35 point stop loss right there. We have 8 seconds left. It's gonna, please do not fill the gap, please. So yeah, if we do trade it, we would have a stop loss at 24,631. Okay. Guys, lock in, bro. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm in longs. Bro, I got such a late entry, bro. Guys, I'm in longs, man. I just clicked the button, bro. Just click the button. Let me alert this real quick. Dude, yeah, bro, I didn't even have time to think, bro. I didn't even have time to think. Dude, I got such a late entry, bro. I wanted to enter. I got a 10-point late entry. That's not even that bad. But yeah, guys, we're going to target 713. But dude, that buying pressure coming in is, woof, that's a lot. That's a lot of buying pressure. Dude, wow, you're ripping. Let me type this up. Yeah, guys, once again, bro, I didn't even have time to like even think about like, oh, do I want to enter? Do I not want to enter? I just have to click the button. I did get a late entry though. I got a 10-point late entry, which isn't all that bad. But dude, that takes away from the price targets if we hit it. You know what I mean? Or the risk reward at least. So I mean, we'll deal with this, whatever. But I'm gonna target this high on ES first, just in case we do take it out. So even if we don't take out the price target on NQ, if we hit this price target on ES, just in case ES is the one that's leading without us knowing, we should probably take profits. Oh my lord, guys, if you guys want to start scaling out, you definitely could. But yeah, let's see. All right, so yeah, like I said, guys, if we I set an alert on my trading view, but if we hit 6692.25 before we hit 24,713 on the trade, I'll take skills beforehand. I'll consider a price target just because obviously ES might just want to take out the high first, and if ES is leading and we reverse because of ES, you guys know the deal. All right. Okay, so if we hit the price target, I'll probably take out 5 because I am sizing a little bit light today. Just because I'm really green on the week. But yeah. But yeah, guys, what fill did you guys get? I'm not gonna lie, I'm confident it's going straight to all-time highs. Maybe, I mean, hopefully. Let me see, 680, 669. What did I get? Oh, you guys got 680? Okay, not bad. Not horrible. Dude, we got a late entry, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We should have gotten an entry at least at 670. I got 676. It's because, dude, like, that thing just ripped up. I didn't even have time to, like, even talk. But let's see how this holds, you know what I mean? We did have a lot of buying pressure, which gives me a lot of confidence behind this trade. Just hopefully we don't get any random reversals. Which we should. I mean, we have a deal sweep. We have the buying pressure. We have everything. Let me set my stop loss just in case. Hold up. I completely forgot to place my stop loss. So my stop loss would be at 631. Sell 7 stop there. Okay, but yeah. Let me just double check everything to make sure everything's looking good. So yeah, ES looking bullish, NQ looking bullish. We have buying pressure. We have the DOL sweep. Yeah, we should seek higher. I don't see why we wouldn't. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This trade looks really nice. I actually really like it. If this trade ends up being a green trade, it would probably be my favorite trade of the week. This setup just looks. It's just the buying pressure mostly, because the setup is the usual setup. But dude, if this trade doesn't hold, dude, I would be so surprised. Set some lows here on ES just in case. NQ on the other hand, let me see. Some lows here just in case as well. Dude, there's no way this trade reverses, bro. I would be, if anything, I'll even look for a re-entry, bro. But dude, this thing looks too good to not hold, in my opinion. This thing looks way too good to not hold. But we'll see. We'll see. Remember, the market is just volatile, so this could just be like a heavy pullback. But there's no way. I mean, to be fair, we did tap into that 15-minute gap again. Although this space here isn't really valid anymore, because we already filled this imbalance right here. We do have the rest here, which is why I was targeting this. But let's see how we hold it. Let's see how now, like I said, we don't have any news coming out, although the silver bullet is happening at 10. So maybe that can give us a little bit more of a push in the market that we might need. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say behind this trade. Let's see. In terms of price targets, let me just set everything out here. All right, so yeah, ES is ready in terms of levels. Now, the thing is that worries me is I don't know if NQ might want to take out 586 before we seek higher. Because remember, we already took out the lows. It's just that buying pressure looked too good. There's no way we don't hold this. I'll be so surprised if we don't hold this. The only thing, I guess the only thing that we can say in terms of why we're rejecting could be because we re-tapped into this fair value gap. But the thing is, we already filled this space, so there shouldn't be a reason as to why we reject there. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. I just don't want this trade to be a losing. This trade is by far one of the best trades of the week. There's no way it doesn't hold. But let's see. If we can get a red to green flip here, it would be the biggest sign of relief, bro. Because I want to say this is a pullback because, like I said, I don't really see any points of a rejection other than this 15-minute. But like I said, this 15-minute already got filled, or at least half of it. So the point that we're rejecting from, it's not really like a valid rejection area, I want to say. But let's see if this candle, once again, guys, if this candle can flip from red to green, it will just show that buyers regain control of the candle, and it'll just be the biggest sign of relief. Because, dude, I really want this trade to work out. If there's any trade that we've taken this week that I want to work out, this one will for sure be the one. It's just that buying pressure off the inverse was way too good, especially off the sweep as well. We all saw it. But let's see how that holds. Yes, it's definitely in the lead. Now, because ES is now holding. Oh my. Okay. That's good. That's really good. Whew. Okay, can we hold it though? Can we hold it though? Remember, guys, we're gonna have the silver bullet at 10. So in about 3 minutes, although we don't have news although we don't have news at 10, we're still gonna get a spike in the market because that's just like I think it's called the silver bullet. Just don't tell me it's gonna be some BS candle. For the love of God, please. Because bro, I promise you guys, bro, this trade I want it to be the winning trade of the week, bro. This is my favorite setup of the week for sure. We just need this to hold. Silver bullet has been patched. Nah, I mean, I don't really know if it's the term silver bullet, but it's just the times 9:30, 10, and 3:50 till 3:55, the biggest spikes in the market. So maybe that term got, I don't know. But in terms of time and price, it tends to spike up a lot more. I've noticed that time. I'm surprised you even took a trade with all the winning trades we have this week. I took it light. If you look at my sizing, I took it way lighter than usual. But yeah, one more minute until 10. Let's see if the 10 candle spikes this candle up. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If we break above 700, I might just start scaling out. Because look, if we break above 700 from our entry, yeah, if we could break above, that would be like a 1-to-1 either. Nah, kind of, almost. Let's see if we can break above 700. I'm hoping that the 10 a.m. candle is a bullish candle into the price target. Fingers crossed. Let's see. This 10 a.m. candle is happening in about 30 seconds from now. We flipped from red to green, which is showing that buyers regain control of the candle, which is beautiful. ES is holding above the sweep yet again. We just need to hold above 700, above this candle wick. If we're able to do that, we should be able to see the price target, and that's when I'm going to scale 5 out. Let's see. This candle closes in 15 seconds. Maybe we might even see the price target before. Nah, no way. Can we see? By the way, if you guys want to be a little bit more safe and you guys want to start scaling out because that pullback might have scared you guys can always take sales. All right, let's see. One candle. Can we see it? We're pumping up a bit more here. Guys, I'm gonna scale some out here, man. I don't wanna risk too much. I'm already super green on the day. Guys, I scaled some out here. I scaled some out. All right, guys, I scaled some out. If you guys want, scale some out. I took 5 off. I'm gonna take most off just so I can guarantee green for the week. Because remember, guys, tomorrow is OPEC, so we're not guaranteed to really get the best market, but still, we're gonna get something. All right, hopefully. But yeah, guys, we're gonna need the price target. So yeah, guys, start scaling out here. I'm gonna take one more off here. Oh my dude. There we go, baby. Woo. Let's get it, baby. Guys, I took one more off. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. That pullback low-key had me stressing, bro, because you guys know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, anytime I feel confident in the trade, I need it to hit. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, start moving your stop loss to break even on your last contracts. All right, I took most off. I'm gonna sell one at 7.7, at 6.77. Oh, yo. Everyone was stressed, dude. Yeah, bro. I was stressed, dude. I like that trade too much, but that pullback low-key scared me, bro. Because this is what I would consider an A+ setup. We have a DOL sweep. We have a DOL, instant sweep, instant reversal, really strong buying pressure, instant inverse off the fair value gap, and nearby price targets with very strong buying pressure. Oh, dude, thank the Lord, bro. Wow. Oh, let me see. Take it like really good. You gotta stop. Wait. You gotta stop. For once the spikes were with us. Bro, thank God, bro. That was amazing. Yeah, bro, really nice setup, bro. Bro, we finished the day in 30 minutes. Wow, not bad. But yeah, guys, if you guys are green on this trade, guys, go ahead and start posting your profits over in the profit channel real quick, guys. Do me that huge favor so I can obviously have something to post for today for the announcement channel. So 1 second, guys. Go spam it over in the profit channel. All right, guys. And by the way, YouTube, if you guys are green, guys, go ahead and post your profits over in the profit channel as well. All right, guys. Hold on. Let me put this, guys. If you guys are on YouTube and you guys are from RP server or my server, guys, in either server, go ahead and post your wins in the win channel or the profit channel and at me. All right, guys, so I can get some credit behind the trade. You know, if you know anyone promotes it. You know what I mean, but yeah, really good trade regardless, though, guys. David, how big was your stop loss today? Since we are trading in a very volatile market, I did a 35-point stop loss. You're still winning? I am too. I am too. I am too. But yeah, guys, over on YouTube, if you guys are green, guys, go post your profits over in the profit channel and ping me. All right, guys? At me. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Um, Let me see. Oh yeah, some people might have gotten stopped out because we did. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We did get a very late entry, so I mean, sometimes people get later entries than me. It's all up to you guys on in terms of like where you place your stop loss. Like it's all personal choice. But yeah, the winning streak lives on 100%, bro. Today, I got a little bit scared. I'm not. I did get nervous. I did get nervous with this because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. How is it that we pump up this much and we dump back down? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? We got the sweep. We got the buying pressure. We got the sweep on both ES and NQ. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? So, thank God it was just a pullback in the market. Thank the Lord. But yeah, regardless, guys, winning trade. Really, really nice winning trade. But yeah, I'm still gonna hold my runners, which is my last contract. And yeah, right now we're currently up about 60 points. Man was thinking about the people who are about to come. Dude, yes, bro. You guys don't understand, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I see a trade going closer and closer into our stop loss, the one thing I'm thinking about is not even about the loss. It's about the people that are about to complain, bro. I have to do what is it called? The damage control in the chat. I gotta be like, guys, it's okay. We're gonna make it back. It's just a choppy market. The usual. You know what I mean? So yeah. This is me preparing for that. But yeah, let me go ahead and post out that we're currently up 60 points on the trade. Oh my. Whew. Guys, if you haven't already, guys, please take something out here, man. We are up 65 points. Very nice. Let's see. We're more than likely going to see PT2 soon. Can we see PT2 though? Because I want to put out the alert, but. By the way, guys, in the chat, real quick before you guys get off, did you guys see the post that I made? The three or four posts that I made for the long-term investment channel, guys. We are really green on the investment channel, or in the long term. Did you guys see it? I'm up 400. I didn't take the trade. So the who's sunk. But no worries, bro. No worries. 350 on the P. Guys, if you guys are green, guys, go post your profits over in the profit channel. All right, guys. So I have something to put. Dude, I realized that I say guys like in every sentence, bro. That's looking like it's looking hella sus, bro. Hold on. Let me alert this real quick. There, guys, there's PT2. Guys, take some more contracts off here, guys. PT2 was just hit, or it's near it, so just take it. Very nice. Oops, I forgot to. Hold up, I gotta retype that list. One sec. There you go. Guys, oh my. Whew. There's PT2, baby. Let's go. All right, let me post this alert over in RP server. Okay, that's thoughts for Friday. Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we have OPEX. Remember, guys. Tomorrow is the third Friday of the month. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We have had quite a good week. I don't know. I'll be alive. I was gonna say I'm probably gonna take tomorrow off, but dude, I'm gonna get so bored like midway through the day that I'm just gonna get on the markets. So I'm gonna be on tomorrow more than likely. But yeah. No, but seriously though, like all jokes aside, guys, tomorrow is OPEX, so please, like, don't really expect too much. Typically, remember, we did just have FOMC yesterday, so tomorrow the markets could be volatile, but it could be like a choppy volatility. You get what I'm saying? Like choppy volume. Like we have volume, but it's choppy. Like you're going up a lot and down a lot. For OPEX tomorrow. So so yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. All right. So I'm not gonna promise any trades tomorrow. I'm gonna decide even if I want to go live tomorrow because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not. Look, I know I get it. We're feeling good right now. We are on a beautiful winning streak for 3 weeks with winning trades and everything. But I also don't want to burn myself out. You guys need to realize that I've been in my house for I haven't gone out in a while. So I don't know if I want to take tomorrow off to kind of just take it easy. And all that stuff. But I'll see. I'll see how I wake up tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good, I'll get on. If I'm feeling tired or just not in the mood to trade, I'll let you guys know. All right. Anyways, I want to see if we can hit all-time highs here. We're like we're literally 20 points away from all-time highs. So if you can see all-time highs, I'm just gonna take my final contract and just get off. I would go out today. I'm not gonna lie, but it is raining right now, so maybe it gets better later. You, David, if the markets are not high probability, you should put eval only. No. Dude, if the markets aren't high probability, I'm not gonna give anything. You know what I mean? I'm not. It's a really bad habit to trade in a bad market. I mean, dude, you don't want that habit to be. You get what I'm saying? It's just not. No, trust me, it's not good. Either way, if the markets aren't good, what setup am I really gonna be able to put out? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, when the markets are bad, it's just as simple as just getting off. You know what I mean? Practice. Remember, not every day is gonna be a trading day. You don't have to trade every single day. It's just how trading is. You know what I mean? I did not mean to download the image. But yeah. David, quick question. Why did we take the trade once we inversed the 5-minute fair value gap and didn't wait till we broke the 15-minute IFEG? Good question. Right now, wait, hold up. The reason I said that, I did that is because, look, with my strategy, the way so for my people in my mentorship, we actually reviewed this not too long ago, right? But with my strategy, guys, when we have 2 fair value gaps in the set direct, wait, guys, I'm fully out. I took full profits here. Let's fucking go. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'm out too, guys. I'm fully out. I'm fully out. Anyways, wait, hold on. Before I answer your question, I'm not gonna forget about your question. Do not worry. Let me just put this out real quick. Let me just put this out. Guys, oh my, what a beautiful trade, bro. Let me go ahead and get this screenshot real quick, guys. Give me one sec. Okay, wait. PT3 hit on NQ for 100 points, actually. Plus 100 points. I took full profits here. And plus 4. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna answer your question in a second, bro. Just give me one sec. I'm just typing up this alert. If you're going to continue holding, look to start trailing your stop loss to green from break even. There you go. Okay, so yeah, PT3 hit on key for plus 100 points. I took full profits here, and I'm ending the day up 4,470 on 10 accounts. If you're gonna continue holding, look to start trailing your stop loss from break even. Your stop loss from break even, from green to break to green from break even. There you go. There you go. Beautiful trade, guys. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, let me alert this in RP server, and I'm gonna get back to your question. All right, give me one sec. There you go. Okay, now back to your question. Wait, okay, back to your question. All right, guys. So, let me see. What was your question again? Oh yeah, okay. So, guys, with my strategy, all right, with my strategy, when we have two fair value gaps stacked on top of each other that we're looking to inverse, right? Which one do you know whether to take? How would you know whether to take the first one or the second one first? Wouldn't it be more safe to take the second one? Yes. But when these two fair value gaps are a certain amount of points away from each other, you're a lot better off taking the first entry rather than the second entry, because if you take the first entry and the second entry is 30 plus points away, you're going to get a one-to-one risk reward on that first entry, whether it's, even if it's the first fair value gap stacked on top of each other. Do you get what I'm saying? So in this case, right, if we were to get an entry here, which we did, right, and our price target would have been the fair value gap up here, our price target, we're looking at a 40-point price target into the gap, right? So we're looking at more than a one-to-one risk reward, right? Now, if this gap here was any less than 30 points, then I would avoid trading the first gap and look to trade the second gap instead. Why? Because if we take the first gap and we can't even see, like, if we can't even tap into the fair value gap for a one-to-one, we're gonna get stopped out in the red before we even get any scales out, right? So to avoid that, we just take the second entry, which just means that we just wouldn't have any gap above, which just also means that if we take the entry, it's PT1 and PT2. As simple as that, right? But today, since we took the first entry here, right, our first price target was more than a one-to-one risk reward, right? It was about 53 points, in fact, right? Oh, wait, no, it was 46. It was 46. I don't know why it's not letting me grab it. Yeah, 47 points from our entry, which is more than a one-to-one. So if that makes sense to you, bro, let me know. But hopefully that answers your question. David, can you find me a second trade? What happened? You didn't get the first trade? I'm out for the day. Nice, bro. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, bro, Jenna, what happened, bro? What happened? And now I can say that, guys, this was my favorite trade of the week. By far, maybe my favorite trade of the month. Really nice trade. Not only was it a 100-point trade exactly, but dude, we read the markets perfectly since market open. You guys remember? I told you guys I'm ideally looking for a sweep off this with buying pressure into the inverse. And that's exactly what we got into all the price targets. Beautiful trade. Literally my favorite trade of the month. Hopefully we can get more like this with FOMC. I'm at break even, got filled. Let me see, got filled late, so stop loss got hit early, re-entered to break even. No problem, bro. It's better than red. Now, for you and Jenna and anyone else in here, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna give you guys any BS. I'm probably gonna get off the markets. I'm not gonna tell you guys to that I'm gonna look for a trade, because I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm not trying to burn myself out. I would look for a second trade for you guys, but dude, I'm trying to get off the markets. But I will be on tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, how's the trading bot, or in trading more of trading indicator? Dude. So the team, mainly the main guy coding it. We like. Let me see if it detected this. Hold up, because like we have the model. Does it detect it? Let me see. Hold on, it's loading here. Because he's starting to implement the buy and sell entry, but it's not really reading it so much. Like there's still a lot of stuff to fix here. Because look, coming into market open, you guys see how it wasn't able to identify this London low. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to work with. But let me see if we can find the like when it finds an entry model, it's just really hard to. Yeah, no, it's not ready, bro. We're still working on it, bro. It's all, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It looks tricky, bro. For the team to create it, bro, it looks really, really tricky. Because in order for it to give the right setup every time, when there's like a million setups that can be displayed, it's really hard. But we're working on it, bro. It's gonna take. I did tell you guys that we're probably gonna have it done in a few days. Maybe not. Most likely not. It's gonna take a long time. Plus, we have to back test it, make sure that it's perfect. Dude, this is not gonna be ready for a minute. But just know that we're working on it. You know, whenever it's ready, you'll be ready. But yeah, dude, we have a lot of back testing to do, bro. But yeah, we're working on it, bro. We're working on it. All right. But yeah, anyways, let me put this back here. There you go. Dude. Let me see. Dude, AIPI is ripping. That's mainly because of Intel, though. With that, like I said, if you guys are in the premium and you guys read the long-term investment channel, you guys know everything that I posted. And for the people wondering on YouTube, let me show you guys. This right here, I posted all of this morning before the market opened. We had AIPI ripping during the pre-market session. We had BTCI ripping throughout the pre-market session, and we have JEPQ almost at all-time highs. Guys, look at this. Wow. Dude, the long term. I'm more excited about the long term than the trade from today. But yeah, once again, if you guys are in the long term, or if you guys are participating or doing the long term with me, bro, we are doing really good with the long term, bro. Let me see. David, do you know why one of my accounts just got liquidated? I'm at 49 trade and I messed up. One of my accounts went short. Oh, you probably hit the trailing drawdown, bro. On one of the accounts, you probably hit the trailing drawdown. Yo, Blast, if you get a late fill, do you move your stop loss according to the fill or just leave it at the pre-marked out point? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I leave it at the pre-marked out point. Typically, I would say not to do that, but it's not really a big deal. It's all preference. Like if you really care that much about like a 5 or 10 point late entry of between the stop loss, you can adjust it. But for me, honestly, a 10-point difference doesn't really make too much of a difference. And plus it'll be more breathing room behind the trade. So I just leave it as is. Yeah, wait, what happened in the chat with JMK? I haven't read the whole chat, but let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. Bro, 222, bro. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Anyways, all right, let me see what we have here. Also, yeah, 45 point stop. 45 point. Yeah, same. To me, it's not really a big deal. 35 points or 45 points. A 10-point difference isn't really much, especially when I'm sizing light. It's like about $100 difference. So yeah, David has been side-eyeing me the whole time. You gotta be a bit more respectful, bro. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Yeah, by the way, guys, is anyone in here still holding? Are you guys still holding runners or no? Because we are still going up like crazy. I got out completely. Just made 2,000. Once again, guys, if you guys are green, guys, go post your profits over in the profit channel. All right, guys? I closed for 755. For me, I closed at 447. So close to passing. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tomorrow, I'm gonna see how the market is tomorrow. I don't want to say it's gonna be bad because of OPEX, but it could be bad. It's like a higher chance of it being bad. That's actually perfect. Yeah, dude. My favorite trade for the month for sure. I'm gonna journal this one for you guys. But yeah, for the people asking like for a re-entry or a second trade, I would give it to you guys on a regular day, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like I said, I've been trading a lot more recently. So I'm just not trying to burn myself out, and you know what I mean. Just did you trade the last OPEX? I did. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like typically with OPEX, it's known to be bad, but not always bad. So I don't want to say that tomorrow's going to be bad automatically because it could be good, especially with FOMC happening yesterday. That volume can continue into tomorrow's price action. It's just I don't know. You know what I mean? I'll be on if anything. But if I do see anything, it will more than likely just be commentary tomorrow rather than me alerting the trade. I probably won't even take it. I'm really good on the week and I'm really happy with the profits. So yeah. This market is not stopping, dude. Yeah, I've been in drawdown since I got funded help. Bro, what have you been doing, bro? We're on a 3-week winning streak. What are you doing, bro? Lock in, bro. Come on now, bro. You have no excuse, bro. I never make any money. I just get closer to break even. I mean, dude, if you're on an eval account, you're on an eval account, right? Or PA. Dude, if anything, if you're stuck in drawdown, even with winning trades, bro, not only do you have to fix your risk to reward, but you also need to size a little bit more. 5 XFAs. Yeah, just size a little bit more and you'll be good. How much are you sizing? Before I say anything, how much are you sizing? You say bro more than guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. But yeah, dude, how much are you sizing? Oh, I see. I got fucked with Tradevate. I can only trade 2 micros or 2 minis. That's right. You're trading on Top Step, bro. That's right. Dude, that means that you have had these accounts for the longest time because, dude, Top Step stopped supporting Tradevate like 3 months ago. Dude, how old are those accounts, bro? Yeah, dude, you can't buy Tradevate accounts on TopStep anymore. They stopped supporting it like 3 months ago. Okay, so look, if you can only trade 2 micros or 2 minis, just do 1 mini. You'll be fine with 1 mini. Just scale out a little bit faster than usual. But yeah, 1 mini should be pretty good for you to make good profits and have a good risk reward. Yeah, you can also do 1 mini. Exactly. Just I would say for me, I would do 1 mini. If you're in that situation, just do 1 mini. Let me see. Plus, after I pass my first Apex eval, should I wait for my first payout or stack evals? You could do both, bro. If you want to, I mean, dude, you can copy trade a PA account with eval accounts and get 2 in 1. You know what I mean? Get two things done at once. Yeah, that's what I do. John, if you're so Top Step, for some odd reason, um, Top Step when Tradevate was an option for Top Step back then, Top Step only made it to where when you get an XFA account, you can either only trade 2 micros or 2 minis. It's the stupidest thing ever. And I feel like the reason why they did that is to like have more people start trading under Top Step X. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. How many do you have? I have 20. I trade on 10, but I have 20. PAs. I can't really stack up more evals anymore. I want to, but I really can't. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta drop my contracts with my PAs because I get closer and then get further away. Yeah, maybe not your contracts because if you're getting closer, then you're doing something right. Maybe it's your sizing or risk reward. You know what I mean? Maybe you're risking too much. Maybe not. Maybe getting enough reward. You got what I'm saying? Why not scale to 40? Because unfortunately, bro, Apex does not allow it, bro. Especially now that they know a little bit more about me and you guys, like the community, dude. If I get caught trading 40 accounts, dude, I'm banned, bro. I'm gone. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that, bro. But yeah, David, what do you think about the payout channel? Oh yeah, dude. Because the thing is, okay, so you know how after every trade, I'm always like, guys, go post your profits over in the profit channel, and I'm constantly telling everyone to post it. The thing is, I don't really tell people to post in the payout channel nor the past funded account channel. So yeah, you're definitely right. I do need to promote that channel a lot more so I can look a lot more active. But yeah, so once again, yeah. Speaking of guys, if you did get a recent payout recently, because I have been getting a lot of DMs of you guys passing accounts and getting payouts, post them in that channel. So we can get that channel a little bit more active. Because yeah, you are right, bro. I haven't promoted that channel in a while. So we definitely have to get that channel a lot more active. So yeah, literally after the stream, I'm gonna add everyone and just ask them, I mean, if they got a recent payout to do it. Let's see. Blas, let's say that you're on your last day of the month for the evals. The eval is roughly $800 away from passing, but usually size $500 or 500. I'm assuming $500 per trade. Are you gonna size more? Yeah, dude, size more, bro. Size more. Regardless, you're gonna have to pay for a monthly fee. So in my opinion, bro, it's either you pass it in one go or you fail it and just try again with even more size. Once again, guys, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. An eval account should not take you any more than a week to pass. If it's any more, dude, you're dead ass just wasting time. You're not only wasting time, but you're leaving a ton of money on the table. Because, dude, if you're getting winning trades on an eval constantly, those winning trades can be transferred over to a PA account where you actually make the money. All right, guys. So once again, if I were to be a little bit more straight up with you guys, I would say, as respectfully as possible, grow up or not grow up, but grow up here and size up a little bit more on the evals and get that thing done already. And as we keep getting more and more winning trades, those trades instead of going towards nothing on an eval account, they can go towards a payout on the PA account. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, dude, especially with Apex, these accounts being so cheap, I'm talking 80, 90% off. Dude, buy one size, maybe what, 2 minis or so? Dude, in 1 or 2 trades, typically one, but sometimes 2 trades, that account is passed. You know what I mean? Just, bro, just, you know what I mean? Just do it. You know what I mean? Is it gonna keep going up? Um, I can't really tell you, bro, because we just broke above all-time highs. So I don't have any levels that I would ideally want to target, nor know what to target. So I don't know. I really don't know. I would hope that we keep going up. Yeah, why not? But for you guys, but I really wouldn't have an answer. That's what I'm trying to figure out. With one mini, that's two losing trade before. Well, no, no, it's three losing trades. Oh, that's right. You're in $600 drawdown, but I'm also copy trading 5 accounts. If anything, bro, maybe don't copy trade them. Stick to the sizing, but don't copy trade them. Maybe copy trade two at a time, maybe one at a time. You know what I mean? Just don't bite off more than you could chew. But yeah, obviously, if you're gonna be trading two micros, you're not gonna get anywhere, bro. You're never gonna get out of drawdown. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's either you trade two micros or one mini. If I were you, just do one mini. You know what I mean? Either way, if you get a winning trade, you should be good. I'm having a hard time picking up your audio. I always say this, guys, in every stream. It's because when I like move my head, I guess my mouth or head away from the mic, it look like this, for example, right? You see now how my mic is like a little bit like not the best, and now it's a lot better. It's because, dude, I have like one of these like podcast mics where if it doesn't like to pick up background noise, so I need to constantly be talking to the mic. You know what I mean? And sometimes when I'm looking at my other monitor, I have to obviously lean my head away, right? Which will be leaning my head away from the mic, right? So if it cuts out every now and then, it's not an issue on your end. It's just how the mic works. I know if I get like, I think it's called like an audio, like what, amplifier or something. I don't know what it's called. It's like that little box where you can like move the lines up and down. It can like adjust the mic sensitivity. I have to get one of those if I need to, if I want to fix the issue. The thing is, I'm not really trying to throw away $400 over a small issue. You know what I mean? That's a lot, unless you guys want to fund it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's something that, I'll invest into when I have like money to throw away. Right now, I'm spending a lot of money on, because I'm gonna be going on trips. Oh, by the way, guys, next week, I forgot to mention, next week on Thursday and Friday, I'm probably not gonna trade because I'm going to Orlando. All right, so I won't be at my setup, and I obviously won't be on my computer. So yeah, next week, Thursday and Friday, maybe if I see something really good, I'll probably trade it on my phone or my laptop, and I'll give it to you guys. Obviously, it won't be live. It'll probably be more of a text alert. But yeah, for Thursday and Friday, I'm gonna be going on a weekend trip with all of my friends to Orlando. So yeah, I'm just not gonna be home. David, yeah, I did do half size today. I did 7 contracts. Yes. But yeah, dude, we are just going up endlessly, guys. If you guys are in this, man, you guys are making so much money, bro. Dude, yeah, no, we are ripping, bro. Wow. Let me see. Let's go to Universal. I am, bro. I actually am. Now the thing is, bro, I was planning on getting the fast pass for the Halloween Horror Nights thing, bro, because I've been seeing the lines on TikTok, but all of my friends were like, "Nah, bro, that's a lot of money, bro. It's gonna be a Thursday. We're gonna be fine." I'm like, "All right, bro," but I don't know, bro. A part of me is telling me to get the fast pass, but dude, why would I even get the fast pass if none of my friends are gonna get it? You know what I mean? How much higher are we talking? Oh, I don't know, bro. But all I know is that we're going up like crazy, dude. Look at this. It's just not stopping. But yeah, the lines are 1 to 2 hour wait. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm not trying to sit in line for 2 hours to do one little 5 minute thing, bro. I might as well, like, at that point, bro. Why don't we? I was trying to tell him, like, dude, just sacrifice. Like, what? How much extra is it? The fast pass, like an extra what? $200, 300. Dude, just sacrifice that. But dude, we can have so much more fun and actually experience everything in one night. Because we're gonna be there for one night. We're not gonna be there like multiple nights in one place. You get what I'm saying? So if we're gonna do everything, we might as well get the fast pass and just sacrifice 200, $300. You know what I'm saying? Last, can you do a trade recap for this trade? Yeah, I did say I was gonna do one. I'm gonna do it more on text. It'll be a lot more informative. Just skip. All right, bro. Dude, I would do that at like the fair, like whenever there is one, but not on you, dude. I feel like those universal tryhards, bro. They'll be like, dude, they'll be on my ass, bro. So maybe not, bro. Maybe not. Dude, people dead ass like they know life those lines, bro. Like they don't joke about around like about it, bro. But yeah. Anyways, let me kind of me see. All right. Beautiful. Okay, let me put this on RP server, guys, and I'll get back to reading the chat. One sec. And yeah, let me catch up with YouTube. I haven't read you guys on YouTube yet, so let me see what questions you guys have real quick. Dude, why do I have 40 pings from RP server? Oh my, dude, money motive, bro. Sheesh, bro. How many trades does he take at once, bro? Which is not bad, but damn, bro. I get a ping every 3 seconds. Anyways, okay, let me catch up with YouTube. Let me see. That pullback maybe almost shit myself. I agree, bro. I definitely agree. Let me see. That pullback took me out. I had the same stop loss. No, the thing is, we never got we got close to the stop loss, but it was like 10 points away, bro. There's no way you got taken out if you had the same stop loss, because we never even tapped into it. Let me see. I'm going to class. Have a great day. I got you, bro. I will. Why not? Why 100K static and not 100K full? What do you mean? No, I always suggest full accounts. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't really like static accounts all that much. Just because that drawdown is just way too low, in my opinion. So yeah, static accounts are just not very ideal to me. I like full accounts a lot more. You have a lot more breathing room in the account. You know what I mean? A lot more drawdown. What's the static account even for? The static account is mainly, okay, so a lot of people, okay, look, everyone has their own preference in trading. They have their own trading style and everything. So there's two type of accounts on Apex: a full account and a static account. A full account has more drawdown, but it has a trailing drawdown, which means that as you make profits, that drawdown goes up and up and up. Eventually, it will freeze, right? But in the meantime, it will be trailing. With a static account, it has no trailing drawdown, but it has a very, very, very small drawdown when that count starts, right? Which is about $625 or $675, one of those, right? So at first, it's really hard to build the account, because even if you take half of a loss, that account is gone. But if you get a good trade, and the further away you get from that loss, the more drawdown you have behind the account, right? So if you make if you make $2,000 on a static account, you're gonna have $2,675 worth of drawdown, right? Instead of on a full account, you're gonna have that trailing drawdown, which will constantly be following you. You get what I'm saying? So it's all preference. Once again, everyone has their own preference to the account, but yeah. Now let me see. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, bro. Just a quick question. If anyone can help me, how long do I have to pay you the Apex accounts when I pass it? There's no time limit, but remember, when you pass the accounts, make sure that you sign the documents, because you're gonna get they're gonna be asking you like, hey, what's your social security and all that stuff, which is just like verification things for your account. But you do not need to pay for it. But just whatever questions they ask you and whatever they have you sign, you have 48 hours to sign it. If you don't sign it in those 48 hours, I'm pretty sure they take away the accounts from you. All right. Now, keep in mind, if you don't pay for the PA fee throughout that time, and that means that the system is still reading that account as the monthly eval account, which means that even though you pass the account, but you didn't pay for the PA fee, it will still charge you for the monthly renewal. So understand that part. All right. Let me see, David. What will be your setup rating for the 15-minute bearish rally gap inverse entry? Entry around 726 if you were to take it. Let me see. On the 15-minute time frame, bearish rally gap. So we did take out all of the all-time highs in history of NQ. So we're gonna start leaning more towards bearish once we start getting the DOL sweep here. Now you're talking about the bearish FVG. So I'm assuming you're talking about this one right here, because yeah, we although we have an imbalance here, it's not a fair value gap because there's no gap here, right? There's no gap in here. We do have a gap here. We don't have a gap here because we just filled it right here. So you're talking about this gap right here. So if I were to delete all of my levels and mark out this one, so if we get a straight up DOL sweep, so if we get a straight selling candle down, that means that not only will we get a DOL sweep from all-time highs and the London high, but we also have a lot of selling pressure. If we have a lot of selling pressure with a continuation model to the downside, right, which a continuation model would look more like this, right? It will look more like this, right? And which means we have the all-time highs swept. We have the main high, lower high, lower high, lower high, giving us the MSS model to be confirmed bearish, right? A lot of selling pressure coming in, inverse off the fair value, inverse off this 15-minute bullish rally gap and room for lower. I would give this setup a B. a B rating. And the reason I'm saying I would give this setup a B rating is because remember, we already took out the main low for today, which is down here, right? Which is why we were bullish in the first place, right? We took out the London low here and we swept back up, which means that although in today's case, right, we took out both the lows and the highs. In this case, you would practically be done trading, right? But if you want to continue trading, I would rate the setup not the perfect setup because remember, we just don't have as much room to the downside anymore. But you could just target the New York low, which would be down here. So in my opinion, I would give this rating like a high B. You know what I mean? Like a near perfect, but not perfect. Just because we're missing that London low. All right. Is he going to another setup? No. I'm just explaining to someone that asked. But for me, I'm done. I'm done for the day. All right. But yeah. Other than that, guys, let me see. Now, I am seeing a lot of you guys are getting off the stream, so I don't want to hold you guys in here for too long. We already pretty much done for the day. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream here. Oh, yeah, I got you. Before I call it a stream, guys, if you guys want to sit back and kind of review a trade with me real quick, you guys can stay in the stream for like 2 minutes. Kenny, if you can you send it over again in the live stream chat just so I have to scroll up in the profit channel? Great day. Yeah, bro. 100%, bro. 100%. Remember, tomorrow, I probably won't really trade. I'm really good on the week, so maybe not. But I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for Kenny to go ahead and send that trade review. If you guys want to go ahead and get off and you guys don't care about the review and you guys are green, you guys can go ahead and Oh, I meant like before inverse, like taking longs. Oh, yeah. Wait. I get what you're saying. Yeah, my bad. The thing is, I would still rate it like a B because look, even if you take the entry here, your first price target is 15 points and your second price target is barely 30 points. So not the most ideal price targets for such a good looking setup. But if it wasn't for the price targets, it would be a perfect setup because we have the DOL sweep, very strong buying pressure, continuation model, MSS model, everything, right? Or what I mean by continuation model is the buying pressure. But it's just those price targets, they're not very ideal. PT1 is 15 points. That's if you get the perfect entry. And the second price target is 37 points, which is good, but it's a one-to-one because regardless, with this type of volume today, you'll be risking 35 points for your stop loss. So yeah, not the best setup, but still a very good looking setup. I would still take it. I would still really like it. All right, let me check it out. Okay, so let me see this setup. So obviously I can see that. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more context behind this trade. I'm not gonna lie to you. Blast, are you up like 1K on each account for the week? Yeah, I think so. Either 700 or 110, 1,100, 700 or 1,100. One of those. I forgot. I don't know if I checked yesterday, but one of those. Whatever it is, I'm great on the week. Got it. Thank you. I got you, bro. But yeah, Kenny. So the reason I'm saying I need a little bit more context behind this trade is because yeah, I see it. Right? You took a beautiful inverse off a 5-minute bearish value gap, but I need to understand how is the market trend looking like? How's the buying pressure looking like? Did we get a DOL sweep? I see that we have room for higher, which is beautiful, but then we take out the lows first, right? Because if we didn't, then that trade just wouldn't be super ideal because you don't know where the market wants to go to exactly, right? But if we did take out any lows, which I can't really see on the chart, but if we did take out some lows to the downside and we swept it and we had a lot of buying pressure to the point where you liked it and you inverse that 5-minute bearish rally gap, yeah, that trade was literally beautiful. So yeah, honestly, I would say from what I'm expecting, amazing trade. But if we didn't get the deal, yep, it swept the deal to the downside. Beautiful. So yeah, that trade was literally perfect. Yep, I really like that trade. Really nice stuff. Now, how much were you risking? Okay, I'm assuming you took this trade during the London session, right? Because I see that you're risking like 10 points, right? Yeah, you're risking like 10 points. So I'm assuming you took this trade during the overnight session. Yes? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So other than that, yeah, really good trade. Really. Remember, I'm not too familiar trading during the London session because I'm not really familiar with the price and how it moves, but it looked good regardless. Plus, if you pass an Apex eval with a 9% off promo with the activation fee be also in the promo, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. It's not. David, do you run both 30 and 35 point stop loss depending on the trade? No, not depending on the trade, depending on the volume of the market. So today, remember, yesterday we had FOMC. So today the market was extra volatile. So when the market is extra volatile, obviously the pullbacks are going to be a lot heavier, right? A lot more aggressive, right? So what would be a 15-point pullback on a regular market could be a 30, 35, or even 40-point pullback in a volatile market. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, when the market is more volatile or noticeably volatile, or like I said, more volatile or more volume, I do 35-point stop loss. Yes, I give it that extra 10, 5, 10 more points. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the stream. I'm not only really hungry, but I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna enjoy the day because I haven't enjoyed the day in a while. I have been home doing nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go out for a little bit, guys. I'm gonna enjoy the day. I do have a payout coming from Apex, which I will be posting later today. But yeah, other than that, guys, really good day. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm not promising a stream tomorrow, but if the market doesn't look good, I will get on. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, man, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out. And if anything, I'll be active in the chat later today. All right, guys. Peace, guys. Peace, peace, peace. And YouTube, guys. Hopefully, you guys were able to enjoy the stream. Hopefully, you guys were able to make so much money with me. And guys, once again, if you guys are interested in joining the premium for only $10, guys, literally $10. All right, that's less than a Big Mac meal, guys. Click the first thing in the description or click the link that I sent over in the chat. And if you guys use code 80, which is code 80, you guys can get access to the monthly premium for only $10. All right, guys. So if you guys do want to join to get access to real-time live trading, real-time text alerts, real-time commentary, real-time daily classes, real-time everything, you guys can always click that link in the description and join the premium for only $10 with code 80. All right, guys. And yeah, other than that, man, hopefully you guys are super green with me today. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off and just enjoy the day for myself. Just because we had a very, very nice week. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I will see you guys whenever, hopefully in the premium. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm off. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your day, and if I don't see you guys tomorrow, have an amazing weekend. If I see you guys tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out. Enjoy.